see. If you have time, I'm struggling with a shot here. I have a toy character that has been squished. And he covers his nose. And it covers his mouth to blow his face back up. Okay. Well, I don't know how to get the hand to follow the nose. Okay. So to get the hand to follow the nose, there are a few different ways you could do it. For me, what I would do is I would create a constraint setup. So let me bring this in here. You guys will see the screen in just a second. I'm just setting it up. Okay. So let's say you've got your character here, and then you have the nose. So big nose here. And you want to have the hand follow the nose, and follow it properly. In order to do this, there are a few different ways you can go about it. If your rig has different spaces for the hand, this is what the IK hand will follow. That's going to be the easiest setup. In this case, there's a simpler way of setting this up and a little bit more complex. The simpler way is, let's say you have your head control right up here. I would just add a locator to the end of the nose right there. I would parent it, just a regular parent, with a locator to the head. And then I would constrain, this would be constrain parent, a parent constraint, the hand to the locator. Then when the hand goes to the face, you turn the constraint on. The hand will follow that locator, which is following the nose or the head control. And then you can just animate the locator to animate the hand around. So that way it's not just glued to the face. So this would be the typical setup I would do. The hand would need to be in IK, yes. If the hand is going to follow anything, this would have to be in IK. If it's in FK, there's just no way it's going to follow properly. Now, you mentioned that the head is being squished. So if the head is having a lot of extra motion on there, that the nose is not really following the main head control, so maybe the nose has its own control, or there's like just some distortion happening, I would change this up just slightly, where you have the head, let's say the nose there, and then you've got the hand. We'll just put hand, which is still an IK. So what I would do is I would add a locator to the end of the nose, but this time I would create a constraint from the locator to a vertex on the nose, so to the geometry. And this would be, let's go to Maya here. So this would be under constraints. Point on poly constraint. So this would be constrained to that with a point on poly. What this is going to do is, even if you distort the nose and you're squashy and stretchy in all sorts of ways, that locator will follow that specific point on the nose no matter what. This is great for anything that's going to be squashy or stretchy. So for example, if I want something to follow the cheek, maybe I put something on the cheek and the character's like puffing out their cheek or sucking in their cheeks, there's no real like specific control for that point on the cheek. It's just kind of being morphed around by the rig. So a point on poly will keep that exactly in place. So if I put a hand there, it'll move out with the cheek and then suck in with the cheek. Okay. With that, I would then add another locator, which I would parent to the first. So this would be a parent, or it would be parented to the other locator, and then parent constrain that. The hand to the locator. So you're just adding that extra step of the extra locator with a point on poly constraint. This just makes sure that it follows the nose precisely. Oh, is my audio screwed up? Is the audio sounding correct for everyone else, or is it... is anything coming up that's fine? You might just need to refresh. Okay, cool. Everyone can hear well. Yay! And Jukes, hello! And Nicholas, hey! So, that would be my suggestion for this. It's not a huge setup, but by having that locator in there, and not just constraining the hand directly to the nose, it allows you to animate that. And that's, as an animator, very important, because the last thing we want is to put a setup that basically neuters our ability to animate. We don't want to kind of jump into a scene and, hey, we're animating, glue it onto the face. Well, I'm done. No, there needs to be animation. Like, as he's moving his nose, like, he might want to grab and like pull on the nose, or like really squeeze and like twist on the nose. You want to kind of get as much as you can